I'll wait so patiently. I'm glad you know the proper supplies for my live streams. Hello, Ton. Ton the Mon. Tan, come up here. Are you busy? Hello, Gwiggles. I saw you back in Kelly's. Did he unban you? Or did you just have a 24-hour thing? Okay, Steve, it's in that drawer in the bathroom. Join in your meeting. Let's all consult in Tan's meeting. We'll help you in the meeting. What are we meeting about? We'll all give our 2 cents. Enjoy, Steve, you cutie pie. Whoa, Gwiggles, I need you to tone it down a little bit on the flirting. Gwiggles is gonna steal my man. Gwiggles is after Steve. He took one look at Steve in that dress, and it's been a mission ever since to take Steve from me. I googled butt plug and got sent here. I love my legacy. Gwiggles so handsome on. Where's Ty Tim? We need Ty Tim. He has yet to join a panel of mine. Gwiggles handsome on. Tan's a bad boy on YouTube in a meeting. If I hit midlife and decide I want to try out a bloke, I think someone like Steve would be my guy. You know, he has a very passionate lover, so it'd be a good one to try out. I would recommend. I would let you try Steve out for one night. Just one though. As long as I could watch. That's my my rule. Yeah, he's very considerate, you know. I'd say, you know, if he's going to finish in 30 seconds, he can sometimes push it to 33. You're building a fan club, Miss B. Well done. I know. A fan club of people that don't care, Toilet. They really just don't care. They just don't care at all. I want to ask about our self-cleaning vaginas. I worry that Miss Godwell uses fish soap. Thank you, Miss B. That is very caring and loving of you. Gwiggles, I would do anything for you, my sweet, loving Gwiggy. I've taken you under my wing as a friend and as a supporter. I love you. Not a serious person. You are probably someone that just makes me giggle and laugh. God, I'm melting. Funny, funny. This camera is making me angry. So anyone have any rumors they would like to ask about? Because apparently there's a few going around about me recently. I would love to answer. Timothy, Elizabeth, Thailand, get your Batuski up here, please. We need women to stick together, not literally, as we know how to take care of our parts properly. Yeah. You wash the vulva with unscented soap and a washcloth. Men, I need you to listen to me. Stop washing your parts with just your hand in a soap bar. Please use a washcloth. I'm begging you to use a washcloth or a loofah or any variation of a rag or something. Please. I don't know why there are some men that think it's gay to wash your butthole. Please wash your butthole. It's not gay to wash your butthole. I digress. That is my spiel about buttholes today. Don't know why we always get on the topic of buttholes on my channel, but that's the butthole combo for today. Timothy, are you joining my panel today? Because you said you would, and you haven't. This is my pleas. Praise Jesus, men need to hear this. Cry family edges to plug talk. Yeah, apparently. Cry family edges to a lot of things. I'm just kidding. Why does no one like me? I'm just kidding. We know they're in the background. Yeah, I know. They don't care about me, June. Don't you know? They don't care about me. They just go on 5-minute rants, but they don't care about me. I'm just an attention-seeking little fat piggy. Oink, oink. There you go. That you can clip that. You're welcome for that content. Don't say I'm not looking out for you, Capione Stew. There you go. I just love giving to charity, you know? It's just like funny because they say that I'm e-begging. But I rarely post my Buy Me a Coffee link. I have one. I'm not denying that I have one. I have one. And I have posted it. Is it in my bio? I can never remember. Did I put it in my bio? It is in my bio. I will say that it is in my bio. I forgot if I put it in there or not. But I have gotten no money. So I'm not very good at it, you know? But I don't care about e-begging. Get your money. Like, get your bag. I've never cared about e-begging. I just think you need to be honest about e-begging. Like, if you're going to say, send me money for X, then your money should go to X. Like, don't say you're spending money or you're raising money for X and then spend money on Z, you know? But, like, if you send me money for no good reason, then what I spend it on doesn't matter. Unless I say, send me money for this specific purpose, then no one needs to know what I spend money on or what I spend the money on. But e-begging, this has never mattered to me. I don't care about e-begging. Everyone on YouTube is on it to get money. Like, that's the whole point. Whether you're doing it for fun or you're doing it for a job, at the end of the day, like, money plays a little bit of a factor. Obviously, if you're doing it for a job, it plays more of a factor. But e-begging is not something I talk shit about. Like, get your bag. But, like, if you're gonna the only time it's, like, ironic or, like, hypocritical is if you talk shit about e-begging, but then you do it. But I've never talked shit about e-begging, to my knowledge, because do it. Get your money. The only time I talk shit about it is if you're, like, scamming people and saying, "I'm doing money for this thing," and then you don't do money for that thing, and you spend money on something else. Like, if you're saying I'm making this up, I don't know if this happened, but if you're saying that you spent money to save your sick, dying grandma, but then a week later, after all those donations, you're in Pattaya, then that's shitty, you know? But if you're just getting money and you get a bunch of money because people donate to you and then you go on a trip with it, by all means, that's your money. Let's read some comments. Hey, Miss B, what's up? It's good to hear from you again, Miss B. So, hey, I went to my sister Jenny's house today earlier and you couldn't find it? Aw. Maybe it's in a different car? Did you take a different car at any time when you went to her house at all? June. If I'm saying I'm spending money on Coke and hose, I mean it. If I ever said I'm never scared, just know I mean it. If I ever said I fucked your bitch, just know I mean it. Sorry. Big ups to him. Flash, that's terrible news. It is terrible news. There should be a buy me a bar of soap or buy me some toothpaste. Some communities would benefit. That is tea. Not a serious person. That is tea. Let's be real here. Anyone that is monetized wants money. Exactly, Toilet Channel. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Flash, do you know any Taylor Swift? Yeah, Flash, can you learn some Taylor Swift for me, please? Flash needs to join Cock Out Crew. Yes. I'm going to Guatemala with Kelly. Yeah, that's kind of where my mind went when I was on that rant. Yes, Flash. GTKO. Hello, my darling. Hello, Steve Anderson. That's not my name though, Steve. Yeah, I know, Steve. I'm praying my karaoke red binder, Steve. Or say you will take donations to get your wonky eyes fixed, but then use it for a down payment for a 30-year-old prostitute in Pattaya you see every 3 years. That seems very specific. Yeah, Mr. B, I was thinking the same thing. Huh. I wonder what that could be about. Was your sister Jenny home, Flash? Did she put it somewhere different? I hope it turns up. Sometimes things that you lose, they just turn up. And you're like, oh my goodness. I hope it turns up, though. That sucks. Sometimes when you're looking for things and you get frustrated because you can't find it, then you, like, overlook simple spots. So maybe when you go back later and you're not frustrated anymore, you'll find it. Maybe it fell behind somewhere, like behind the couch or something, or fell off the table and is in some weird spot or something. Trying to think of the weirdest thing that, or like something that I lost that was found in a wacky spot, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. One time my old friend lost her like jewel back when jewels were a thing. And they're like magnetized, and lost it in the couch, but because the couch was a reclining couch and obviously the reclining piece is metal, it like magnetized itself to like the inside piece. And so when she would, like, look under the couch, she couldn't find it, but because it was, like, magnetized, like, on the inside of it. So that was my fun fact. It took her, like, a few days to find it. It'll be where you least expect it, Flash. Could we find your virginity in a wacky spot? No. It was a bed. It was nowhere crazy. Yeah, my sister Jenny is at home, and she told me that Jenny and her husband looked all over the place, and they couldn't find it. I really, really need my red karaoke binder back, Miss B. Yeah, I know. Well, worst comes to worst, you can always start a new one, which I know isn't ideal, but until you find your karaoke binder, maybe we could start a list of all the songs you had in it that you can remember off the top of your head. And then you and your brother or your mom or whoever can go through and help you print off more of those songs with the lyrics or whatever was in it. And then you can hole punch them and just go to Walmart and buy a new binder. And I know it's not ideal to like start over, but it's the best of the worst case scenarios. And then maybe that can help you until you find the old one. And then you'll just have two. So if you ever lose it again, then you have backup. My virginity was taken by Bubba. Bubba sounds nice. Hopefully. Gleb PCYC. I don't know what that means. Just sing Taylor Swift songs from now on. Yeah, she has quite a few. 11 albums worth, plus the Taylor's versions. 2037 Cuzzy Bro. We had a horse in the backyard. Oh. Now I'm uncomfortable. Now I'm uncomfortable. Thanks, Miss B. I love your girl so very much for that, Miss B. Anytime. Favorite album cuddles? Reputation is my favorite album and my favorite era. However, I also am a big fan of the Tortured Poets Department. But all of her songs have like a time and a place. So it's hard to choose. I want to lose my virginity again. It's been so long. I think I got it back. I think it's, my mom told me, I think she said it's 7 years and you can qualify to be a nun. So I think I think in 7 years, that means they're considered a virgin again. So has it been 7 years? Don't know though. It's just the album with Bon Iver. Yeah, that would be Folklore and Evermore, which are also really good. I do adore Folklore and Evermore. See, it's so hard because those are also some of my favorite lyrical albums. Those are some of her strongest, most incredibly lyrically written songs. I wasn't saying you had to become a nun. I meant for the virginity purposes, Steve. I saw a YouTube short of a man who was in a wheelchair walk for the first time yesterday. It should have gotten 100 million views. I think people are desensitized now and don't appreciate miracles. Yeah, that's kind of valid, I think. Was it South's? Sorry, that was a bad joke to your nice message. I'm also desensitized. I also think AI has like ruined a lot of like nice videos because people find them hard to believe now. His name was Toilet Channel. Toilet Channel's also in a wheelchair. My God, how many people are in wheelchairs these days? Google Virgin Mary Coogee Beach South. I don't know if I want to do that. You just told me that you lost your virginity to someone named Bubba that was a horse. And now you're telling me to Google something. And I don't know if those two things coexist or not. Okay, Miss B, I'm gonna get going here. I'm in the middle of playing my battle arena to shot and game on my PS1 system. So next time you're live, can I come on your panel? Yeah, you can come on my panel anytime. It's a loser alt. Keep going. Virgin Mary Coogee Beach is the loser alt. I'm lost. There's too many combos happening. We're all jobless drunks and saddled in wheelchairs. I know. Jobless drunks in wheelchairs. We're always on YouTube. We're always on YouTube the same time that everyone else is always on YouTube because they know we're on YouTube. However, they're on YouTube is different than us being on YouTube because they're on YouTube for their reasons, which is much better than our reasons, right? Because they're much better than us. So, and then despite the times being the exact same amount. So crazy. Okay, I refuse to become a priest. I have no time for choir boys. He's in your chat. Miracle Man. I have South a push down, the main drag in Bangkok. Good times. Good times indeed, TT. Praise the Lord. At least we didn't hold hands in Wood Bar. Why were you mean to Steve when he arrived home? I wasn't mean to Steve. I was confused and I was cranky because we ordered pizza, right? And I wasn't in Steve's live for a second. So I didn't know he was home. And I thought the pizza man was just sitting in the driveway for like 10 minutes while the dogs were barking. And I was like, why the fuck is this pizza man like just sitting in the driveway? Like, get out. Like, come on. Like, you're making these dogs bark. They're so loud. Benny is freaking fish butting over here because every time he barks, he stinks because he's old. And I was just like waiting for this pizza man like at the door because I was like, hurry up, brother. I'm trying to get my dogs to shut up. And then Steve got out of the car and I was like, oh my God, it was you? And so then I was just like confused because I was like, bruh, why are you sitting in the car for 10 minutes? You're making the dogs freaking go crazy. Hurry up. So I was just cranky because I thought it was this pizza delivery guy just like sitting in the driveway for 10 minutes. And I was like, why are you just sitting in my driveway? I was just like, I wasn't like mad at Steve. It was just like confused. And I thought this delivery man was just like hanging out in the driveway for an hour and a half. As I was like, bruh, get out of the car. Miss B owes me another desperate shad. Well, I have another frickin' snow day. I'm never going back to work, apparently. And we're out of snow days, so I have to make it up. Because today was technically our last allotted day. So tomorrow, I'm going to have to work from home or use a sick day to not, like, have a missing day. But I have paperwork and stuff to do, so I'll probably do paperwork and maybe find, like, an online training or something to, like, do. But you know how those, like, online trainings are? You can kinda just, like, have the video playing in the background and then, like, do the quiz, you know? Can you do a short every morning with one of your dogs down a muddy path and throw a few cliches around about being a good person? Thanks. Yeah, I'll also add like a song about something, like one of those emotional songs. Oh, I love our TV, but I always forget you have to press the off button twice or it doesn't fully turn off. Thin Ice, Miss Balboni. Very thin ice. Miss B, would you have said it wasn't Steve? What would you have said if it wasn't Steve, Miss B? Pretend it was Ron. Like if it was the pizza guy and he was taking forever? Every time he barks, he stings because he's old. It's so true. Like, they go to the vet every year and get their, like, vaccines. And actually, I think he needs to go to the vet again because he's due for his rabies vaccine. Because when we moved, I moved their vet closer because our vet was going to be so far. And I wasn't about to drive that way just to take them to the vet because the vet is a whole thing with these dogs, okay? They're anxious and you have to give them their anxiety meds like 3 hours before. And then Rex like whines and freaking nervous farts the entire time. So I want the ride as quick as possible. And then I never take them at the same time because that just seems like a nightmare. So they always have vet appointments at different times. So I don't want to go like that far, like twice, 2 weeks in a row or whatever. So I changed their vets, but when Benny's like new vet appointment was, his rabies wasn't due yet. So I had to just get his like shots that were due and then come back for his rabies. So I need to schedule that actually. So I'm going to put a reminder on my phone later to do that. But they get his anal. So why is it always back to butts? He gets his anal glands clean at the vet. And when he used to have a groomer, he would get them done. But we haven't found a new groomer yet. Because I think our old groomer stopped grooming because I can't find her Facebook page anywhere. And my phone, like last year, randomly just like deleted a bunch of contacts, like even Steve's contact and like my mom, like people that I text all the time. Like it just randomly deleted their entire contact information. And so I had to like go through my phone and like guess who their contact was, like based on like the conversation we had. Like obviously Steve and my mom, like I know their number, so I knew who it was. But like people that I was texting recently, I was like, okay, that's so and so because we were talking about this. So I don't have her phone number anymore. And I can't find her Facebook page, like message her because it's like doesn't exist. So I have to find a new groomer. Anyways, that's my rant. Sorry, I'll read comments now. Yo, Stephen Dutch Bros. Yeah, I'll probably go tomorrow because I don't have work again. Steve Alboni, why are you here clout chasing? I know. If he needs to quit riding my coattail. Okay? Sounds like what the Thai lady say about the frogs. Miss B, please, I need 500 subs. Goddamn, Miss B, are you that impatient? It wasn't about getting the pizza. I could wait for the pizza. It was about the fact that my dogs wouldn't stop barking because they knew the car was in the driveway. And so I wanted him to hurry up so the dogs would stop. Thanks, South. Love you too as well. Everyone in the chat. Oh yeah, everyone. South's going live 7:30 Central on Saturday. That beautiful chocolate puppy ran down to the farm yesterday. He's getting big. Oh, puppy. Do you worm, Steve? Worm? What? Miss B, does Mr. B, does Miss B abuse you in any way? There's help for bad hurt husbands. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Ben's acting again for donos. Hi, all. Yes, Google tries to hijack messages. Here to see Kelly. Kelly's probably not joining the channel. Or joining the panel, I mean. Although he randomly just pops in. So, who knows? Who knows? Kelly seems to be late. He took long. Hot shower, yeah. Is that what he said he was doing? Silence speaks volumes, Steve. We're here for you. Steve is not abused. I just get a little cranky sometimes when I'm overstimulated, and the dogs overstimulate me sometimes, okay? I'm sorry. And Steve handles it like a gentleman. He goes, sorry, Beans. And I say, I'm sorry, Steve. I didn't mean to be cranky. And he goes, it's okay. Miss B, yes, he said hot shower. He won water and not paying for the water, too. How hot do y'all take your showers? Like, are you guys like as hot as the water goes, or like mid-range hot water shower, or cold shower for whatever reason? I burped, sorry. I'm drinking Coke, okay? My tummy gets a little bubbly. Steve knowingly going into an abusive marriage. Steve! Mr. Balboni! I'm gonna make him... are you reading my chat?
Am I gonna what?
Are you reading my chat, or are you watching something else?
I was watching something else.
Can you please go read the chat, because they think your silence is you confirming that you're in an abusive relationship.
Oh, yeah. Steve is knowingly going into an abusive marriage.
Because I was mean to you about the pizza.
You were very mean about this.
Are your feelings hurt?
No, not at all.
You need me to hug you and say sorry?
No, I'm not some fucking pansy.
Who thinks Ben's dungeon room smells like caca? I think smelling like caca is the understatement of
fucking
the year.
Semen, vomit, shit.
Steve's knees must be worn down to the bone. Chad, I don't spend time thinking about Ben. He's a R-word scammer too.
I take my bath like I do my men hot shower. Big up's not a serious person.
80%. Tim, you really take cold showers like all the time? Drain babies, remember? Yeah, I remember.
Tim takes cold showers. Fuck me dead. I couldn't do that. I especially couldn't. Well, I might be able to do that if I lived in Australia or like Thailand. But in America,
I guess, yeah, after
imagine
like a
that.
hot day in Thailand,
Like
I probably would
it's
want to
fucking
take
3
a hot
degrees here. Oh, I can't wait to come home and take a cold shower. Fuck.
Well, because I have like vivid hair, it's not very bright right now because I just darkened it because I wanted more purple, and it was like really hot pink. Some of you may remember. But vivid hair you have to wash in cold water because it is semi-permanent. So semi-permanent washes out quicker, and hot water opens up your hair cuticle, therefore making the color leave your hair faster. So I have to wash my hair in cold water. And I just got it dyed on Tuesday, which was the 20th. Yeah. And so my first hair wash day since getting my hair done, because I only wash my hair once a week. Let me preface, I shower every day. I only wash my hair. Fuck you. You know that I shower every day.
Yeah.
Shut up.
We're American. We all shower.
Sorry, now that it did me no favors on the abuse allegations.
Oh, now they're gonna. Yeah. All I said was fucking one word.
Love you. You're my favorite person in the world.
Who are you talking to, Kelly?
You.
Oh, I was talking to Kelly.
You're the handsomest guy I've ever seen in my whole life.
Thanks, Beans. I'm gonna take a piss.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, I shower every day. All my parts get washed every day except my hair. I just wash my hair once a week. So I washed my hair in cold water, and I had to wash it on the day of the freaking snowstorm because that's just the way timing worked out, and it sucked. My God, everyone wants to ban Steve. That's so sad. Steve should have DoorDashed in another few hours. He'd be loaded now. He got like $100. Yeah, $101. South showers were built for drain babies. Chad 101 for this afternoon. Not a terrible plan to do every day after work. Ron's last stream is weird. He streamed from his bathroom. Yeah, and he kept getting randomly less clothed. And he was talking to someone about selling his house when he was really drunk. So I hope he didn't sober up to his house being sold. Because that would be very unfortunate. Ron built a bathroom for his bar girl, GF. Wait, is that what he did? Kelly rarely showers. I think he lies about that. He also doesn't have a laundry room or washer and dryer. So I don't know how often he washes them clothes. There goes that abuse again, Miss B. Shower first Thursday of the month. Thursday? What an odd day to pick for showering. Kelly would ban his wife for $100. You were on a roll there, Steve. I know he was getting so many orders. What happened to Ron? Ron not live. My phone still says Ron's live for some reason. I know that on the computer it says he's not live, but my phone's still like at the top where it says like who you're subscribed to or whatever. It still shows like the red circle around. Get that money. Ron needs his 12th intervention. He did, Miss B. Troll just got his house for $20K. Wait, did he really sell it? Nah, y'all are lying to me. Steve, Ron makes minimum $300. You need to provide for Miss B better. Ning got a gold toilet. Little Ben is Ron's casework. Y'all are bad. Ron red circle. The removal of clothes while heavily intoxicated can be a dangerous sign of drinking too much. Yeah. It's like, it's so sad though, because like the other day when he was on your panel hustle, which I think was right before he started his own and then got drunk, which I think led into the morning of him selling his house, if I'm remembering the timeline correctly. Or they could be two separate lives. I don't remember. I've been off work so long, all of my days are blurring together. But the other day, also when he was on your panel and he was still sober and he was just like talking and like shooting the shit, that was my favorite version of Ron. Like I love when Ron is like that. And I wish he knew that he was likable like that. Like genuinely, like I mean, I think he knows, but I wish he like could remember that he's like likable like that. Not a good ideal. He sleeps with his shirt off. Ron needs to return to his basement. He didn't get into too many problems down there. Didn't he poop in a bucket? I mean, I wasn't there for that, but that's just what people be telling me. Yes, that sounds right. I thought so. Because I remember I went to bed when he was like showing people the snow. Because it was still like starting to snow. And then I woke up to him on the phone with the house salesperson. Stormtroopers say you're unemployed. I know. I'm not. I have a master's degree, cunts. And I have a full-time job, cunts. See, when you have a good job, you have something called lunch breaks. So you can get on YouTube. And also, there's these things called time differences. So when it's 6 p.m. in Thailand or like other places, it's like the morning time where I am. So I can watch people's lives in other countries when I'm getting ready for work. Or when I'm doing paperwork at work, when it's paperwork time, because when you're a therapist, you have to document everything. So sometimes when I see people that are live, what?
The cut on my finger hurts so bad. I want to fucking scream. I was silently screaming in the bathroom, cleaning it out.
What did you clean it with?
Water. I just poured.
Oh,
water
I
on
thought
it
you
and
like
changed my
used like
bandage.
alcohol or something. I was like,
No, just putting water on it, like split it open or something. I was fucking screaming. Oh,
is it deep?
shit. I didn't think I cut myself that bad. It's pretty fucking deep.
Let me see.
You can't really see it unless I split it open. I'm not gonna do that again.
Well, I don't want you to do that. Right there, like across.
Down the center.
Yeah. Be careful.
It's okay.
Do you need ointment? I have that first aid kit in my purse.
No, I bought some. Didn't you see?
No, I be forgetting.
Yeah, I bought a whole thing of it plus that liquid glue or that liquid thing, Band-Aid. Fuck.
Anyways, my rant was interrupted. But when I'm doing paperwork, I am the type of person that needs noise when I do productive things. Like I need background noise. So if I see someone interesting live, then I put that on. Or I play music, or I play like a YouTube video. I love noise. Like I'm not a silent, like I even shower with a podcast on. Like I constantly have background noise. I'm that type of like neurodivergent. I'm not saying I'm actually neurodivergent. I'm not diagnosed, but I definitely think I'm probably ADHD. I digress. No one needs to know that, but like I constantly have to have noise. Ew, Rexy.
Gross noise.
So that is why people think that I'm on YouTube a lot, because I can be. But my clients get seen, I meet productivity, and I get paid. So don't worry about me. Because if I was getting paid based on my buy me a coffee, I would not be living in my house because I have $0 on there.
Yeah. It's also like when people are like, you spend all day on YouTube, it's like, do you know that like most people are very unproductive at work? Like, because you don't give a fuck about work. So like you're throwing fucking stones at glass houses. I guarantee you're not that productive at work. Plus, I can watch YouTube and still be just as productive at work if I just pick up the pace. Like, some people go to work and they know that they're going to stretch their workout for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have 8 hours worth of work.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody.
Yeah, like if I was,
like if you were working in construction or you were a fucking project manager or foreman or we were fucking blah, blah, blah running a machine shop or we're on the fucking floor of a production facility that runs fucking 16 hours a day, then sure, you're constantly busy, you're overseeing people. If I'm in charge of these few tasks, I'm usually trying to stretch them out to last 8 hours so then I can come back the next day and do fucking 8 hours worth of work. And everybody knows that.
Yeah.
You're kidding yourself if you think that's not the fucking truth. So you're like, oh, you're not getting anything done because you're on fucking YouTube. Dude, I looked at a video for 10 minutes and that means I didn't do anything all day. Cut the shit.
Also, if you're seeing my comments, that means you're also on YouTube. So you're on YouTube the same amount of time I am.
Just nitpicking the same fucking shit everybody else is doing, dude. It's really not that serious.
Like,
just worry about yourself.
And don't worry about how I pay my bills. Like, truly, it does not matter.
Yeah, apparently it doesn't matter because they got me fucking fired. So I guess they didn't really give a fuck about how I paid my fucking bills.
I was just about to say that. For people to point out Steve's Buy Me a Coffee link, y'all were going on rants and rants and rants about who got Steve fired like 4 weeks ago. That is why he had to buy me a coffee link, you fucking idiots, because he needed money because he lost his job and people were like, get a buy me a coffee link. We will help out. That is why he had to buy me a coffee link. And guess how much money he made off it? Like $27. I think he made a little more.
Thanks, Dime, Gypsy, ALW. Hassel sent money, but I think that got refunded. But thank you, Hassel.
Yes, because
my first account
your
couldn't
first
verify.
His first buy me a coffee link didn't like buy me a coffee said this isn't verified, so it sent all
I
the
didn't
people
provide enough information to be deserving
of the money. So
money
it
that you
sent
guys had
everyone's
sent me.
money
So it
back.
refunded the money back.
And then his second one, so he got more on the first one, and then his second one only got $27. But your first one got like a little bit more.
Yeah, I can't remember. It wasn't that much more, but it was what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't worry, guys. We didn't. I figured it out, and we never missed a mortgage payment. So.
And yeah, and then Hassel has done some background things that I don't know if she wants shared or not, but
yeah.
Then also we're still in the house, so we weren't evicted or we didn't lose our house. So
not that anyone knows.
Like,
okay. Flip's making sorry eyes again.
So you can't sit there and use an argument point about, oh, Hassel got Steve fired, like, because that's what they were saying. Oh, this person got Steve fired, and then be like, oh, Steve has a buy me a coffee link when he only has this many subscribers. Yeah, you fucking moron. Because he got fired, and people wanted to help out because people are nice, and we appreciated all the help that people did during that time, and it really did help us out. And actually, YouTube and streaming contributed a lot to Steve likes his cheer and his happiness, and it gave him something to do while he was looking for jobs and like going through that.
If one person's not happy, nobody's allowed to be happy.
Like,
morale must drop.
For you to sit there and use one point as a talking point to talk shit about someone, and then flip, like, pick a lane, pick a shit talking point.
It's just grasping at
It's just so funny. Okay, let me read comments now. Hello, Dr. No. I came to simp because I like the Balbonis.
We appreciate you simping.
Don't call me a cunt.
You're allowed to like people.
You're allowed to like people. And you're allowed to like people.
If your buddy hates one person, but you like them,
I was just about to say that. Like, you're allowed to like people that maybe I don't go in their chats, or maybe I don't really like their content. Guess what? I give you permission.
Yeah. That's what everybody needs. Validation and permission. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Seaman asked me if I want to dox. I told him absolutely. Don't call me a cunt. They are useful. I'm not. Okay, Steve Anderson. You big girl, apply pressure. He'll do it. He'll just do a live where he posts photos of different toilet bowls.
Jesus.
Toilet still waiting for Piggy to find me. It's only been 3 years. He'll get there someday, Steve. Betadine, sir? Oh, is that for the cut or something? Sorry, I'm really behind. Miss B for a cut, Steve. Should use peroxide to flush it out like a vagina. No, I mean, I hate silence.
Well, I've had an easy day of being at the keyboard, so it's not dirty.
Yeah. He's had an online Zoom training, which is another example. He's on a freaking training all day, so that's online. He's just listening, so he can be on YouTube.
Well, yeah, I get breaks too.
Stu finally back off you and Ron. No, Stu started talking about me again today. Miss B, do you know how to get blood out of a white garment? Tim, women have things called periods. We know how to get blood out of just about anything. You, like, I hate to break it to you, but when you first get a menstrual cycle, you bleed quite a bit through your pants. A lot. Oh my God, that was so loud. I'll be having a coffee and a Snickers in a few hours' time. Please send donos. Okay.
I might have a fast break bar that I picked up.
Oh, yeah, you got candy. I forgot. Okay. Erasing mine. Does Stu live with his mommy? I don't know. All these big businessmen must be ending boardroom meetings to go live all the time, right?
Yeah, right. They're stepping away from their $1 million jobs.
Billy, good idea. We all used to be on AOL. Oh my God, I remember AOL. Steve going in. Chad Jones said that. Bit, Tim, soak in cold water first and apply white vinegar and lemon juice. Ouchie. Steve Alboni rant is clip-worthy. Dial up that noise South that it would make. How do we all live with that? And when, like, you had to get off the internet if your mom wanted to call somebody.
Damn, yeah, that's old school. Ooh, a job.
Or
close by.
Offer?
Oh no.
Oh.
No, a recruitment.
I was like, dang.
A recruitment agency. Yeah, I shouldn't word it that way.
On
Indeed.
Or
Kelly, you could be getting job offers on Indeed, Kelly. And I don't have premium. I don't pay for it.
Or you would finally like finish loading something or be so close to like downloading something, and then your mom would get a call and fuck it all up. He bleeds for his work. Thanks, Steve. We'll try that. I don't remember what that was about. Steve, the Amish aren't meant to lose their temper.
The Amish? Who said that, Steve Anderson?
Stupid's job is YouTube, like Casey's. Stupid clocks everyone's hours, but his own.
Let me give you a consultation.
Is it possible to send screenshots of an entire live via Discord? I have always been skeptical. I guess you could screen record the whole thing. Sorry, my mind just like blanked. Tim, don't use hot water or you'll never get it out. On today's live stream, shall I travel to India or remain in Pattaya? Damn, Steve, too late. Lucky it only cost 300 baht. You'll never make sense out of their stupidity. Ouch. Cry family, most retired at 40. Peroxide removes blood. Yeah, so you want to soak the fabric in cold water for a little bit, and then you can either use peroxide, or if you have baking soda to your disposal, you can make a baking soda paste with water and baking soda and rub it on the stain. Or you can make a paste with baking soda and the detergent and rub it on the stain. However, my life hack, which has very rarely failed me, is I take the laundry detergent and pour it on the stain directly and like close where the stain is and rub the detergent into the stain until it like gets real in there. And then I throw it in the washer and wash it like normal. But never ever dry. Always check the fabric, like the item of clothing, before putting it in the dryer, because once you dry a stain, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's my mistake.
Red wings and brown wings. Also, when it peroxide ruined the fabric. I'm very behind, sorry. No, Tim, it lifts the blood up and you dab and repeat till the blood is gone. You can also, if you have like a bristle brush like that you don't use, or a toothbrush that is like an extra toothbrush that you don't use with the baking soda, you can kind of like lightly rub it in, like rub the...
These guys don't use their toothbrush. Of course they got one laying around. Nobody fucking brushes their teeth around here.
The paste in that I said. No, Tim, it lifts the blood up and you dab and repeat till it's gone. Dial up 24 hours. Get inside the nano fabric. Well, this has been very informative. Just get a slave. My life hack for dealing with mongers is to show them toothpaste. It's like garlic to a vampire.
That's funny.
Hello, Thomas Crown.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, sorry about my rant, everybody. I am caught up now. Let's address the rumors, okay? Let me just go in a line. So I do have a job. Contrary to popular belief, flip and dime. So I do have a job. I am a therapist full time. I be making money. I be paying bills. I be spending money because I like to buy things. Unfortunately. Oopsie doopsie. Am I fat? Yes. Could I lose weight? Yes. Do I like to eat? Clearly. I do have a house. me and Steve pay a mortgage on this house. So we own this house. Like, this isn't a rental. We bought it. We didn't inherit it. My dad died 3 months after we bought this house. So his timing, unfortunately, could have been a little better. However, my dad did not have that big of an inheritance for me to really. My dad didn't have a house for me to inherit. He lived in an apartment. So even if he died before we bought the house, that would not have helped me much, unfortunately. R.I.P. Dad. He did help pay for some of the wedding, though. His $6,000 life insurance, my portion between my siblings, helped pay for some of my wedding. So, big ups to him. He's right next to me in a butterfly urn. So, big ups to him. Then, do I have chin hair? Yes. It has been pointed out many a times. Here it is, everybody. I have something called PCOS, diagnosed by my OBGYN and my primary physician. It's polycystic ovarian syndrome. It causes a hormone imbalance. One of the symptoms of that hormone imbalance is hair growth. Unfortunately, that hair growth happens all over the body, and sometimes it causes facial hair. I'm looking into electrolysis to get rid of it. I have tried spironolactone, didn't work. Even if I lost weight, it would not have mattered, because if I lose weight, the hormone imbalance will still be there. The square footage of his apartment, honestly, low-key, it was kind of a big apartment, because it was like an old-fashioned type of apartment. I don't know if that makes sense. But it was like an old type of apartment building, but it was like kind of in the ghetto. So he's had a lot of houses, so we could go in to a lot of his houses. So the chin hair, yes, I know it's there, but I'm not a man. I have a vagina. She's cute. Okay, get a lot of compliments on her. Do you want me to describe it to you? Want me to describe her to you, or it's definitely more than 500 square foot. So like, you walk in. So like, I walked in the back, but he kind of used the back as his front door. So like, you walked up some steps, and then you walked in, and then was like the kitchen, and that was kind of like wide, and then it was like the living room that was like a big square. And then you walk down the hallway, and it was like 3 bedrooms and then like 1 bathroom. There was like this big long hallway, and then it was like the technical front door. And then the front door, I never really looked in the front door, because I only ever went in the back. Now that I think about it, I never actually saw like the front door of his apartment. Okay, let's get into these comments. What other things? Also, 150 subs, babes. Let's not lie. I have 283 per my profile right now. And Steve has had over 400 since like September. So you did not look at his profile recently and see 250. So, lies. He's had he's had in between like 405 to like 410 since like September or October. He got most of his subs, honestly, through his guitar streams, to be quite honest, and his Ubering. Sorry, Rexy, I accidentally kicked you. Okay, was he a good dad? Flip, that is a very complicated question. I don't know if we want this to be a trauma dumping stream. We can. I love trauma dumping. It's one of my favorite pastimes. We could totally trauma dump. Let me know if you want me to. Rip Father Cuddles. What was the square foot of his apartment? Must be. Lost my dad in 2025. Tough times. R.I.P. Mr. Toilet. Yeah, he died 2 weeks after me and Steve got engaged. So that sucks. I never noticed. Thank you, Dr. No. I love you just the way you are. Oh, wait, I got to screenshot that because last night when you say you love me, are you lying? You said screenshot that. So hold on, I got to have proof. Let's all sing along. He was blessed with more than 500 square foot, I bet. Don't go changing to try and please. Stupid D. Is that the rhythm we were going with, Hostel? Great tactics to confuse the Amazon guy. Yeah, I don't know how he ever got like a delivery because there was free parking and there was like a abandoned church next door or something. And I always parked there because there was a lot of parking. Seems to me that your life like a candle in the wind. Did you ever hear what happened at the Verity School in Ohio in 1986? There was a vicious fistfight between two 13-year-olds. One tried to steal lunch from the other. It was a school lunch item. I did not. Who are we addressing, host? Steve Babyloni Very Sale. What that even mean? Oh my God, Lotto, have you been watching this whole time? I did look into, remind me of that book. Or that doctor with the fertility book. Because I screenshot it and then I can't find it. But I wanted to look into it. But would you say the kids have better behavior than the Thai community? I would say that the kids in my school. No, I learned 1 minute and you triggered me. The kids in my school probably behave about the same, whereas they have the equal amount of tantrums. However, when the kids at my school say they're going to fight someone, they typically actually do it, and they actually be fucking shit up. But they also have potential, and they actually want to work on their shit, and they actually have like something to work towards. So that would be the difference. I also just think like my kids have an excuse to act that the way that they're doing, the way that they're acting. So, and they're just much cuter. They're like adorable. Most of them. Some of them are a little drooly, but I can look past that. Because they're little. So little kids drool. But they're still cute with the drool. It's just I don't like spit. You know? Spit is probably one of my like trigger behaviors. Like when I get spit on. I can deal with being punched and kicked and bit. I can deal with hair pulling. I can deal with getting things thrown at me. I can deal with being threatened. I can deal with being hit with objects. But if I get spit on, I have to walk away because it's just yucky. It's just yucky. And it's just like dehumanizing. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of that lotto. I'll remember now. Maybe it's on Kindle because I have a Kindle and I pay for Kindle Unlimited, so sometimes those types of books are on Kindle Unlimited. I did read it. Let me read it out loud. Eat beef, get morning and sunset light, eliminate plants. That's a big word that I can't read out loud. Chemically look nearly identical to animal sterols, i.e. cholesterol. Plant sterols outcompete natural sterols. Sex hormones are made from cholesterol. Your sex hormones will be disrupted. This is cure, not joking. Diet question. If you put raw onion and garlic on fast food, does it now stop it from being fast food anymore? If true, shouldn't we educate crack users to adopt the same tactic? I'm a little confused on the question. I can't lie. Like, are you saying, like, by dressing up fast food, it's no longer fast food? And so by giving crack users Oh, okay, I understand now. I mean, I think it still makes if you put, like, healthier vegetables or, like, vegetables on an unhealthy thing, it makes it still fast food or still unhealthy. However, the caveat to that would be, like, if you loaded pizza up with vegetables, like, a lot of good vegetables or healthy things, then you may eat less pizza because vegetables are, I forget the word for it, I'm blanking on the word for it, but basically, they're very filling, but they're low calorie. So, you could get fuller, but also have less overall calories of what's on the pizza. However, it's still pizza because you're still eating the carbs and the fats and the cheese and the so, you know? However, if you had, like, cauliflower crust, maybe it would be different, but diets don't work, it's daily routine of eating. Yeah, that's true, doctor, no. A lot of fad diets don't work because people crash and burn with them. And then that's how, like, binge eating happens or, um you just end up falling back to same patterns, whereas if you slowly change, like, how you eat and make small changes over time, you could make it last. Whereas, like, that's why I always tell people, like, macro counting is the way to lose weight, which I know people are gonna be like, "You're fat. What do you know about weight loss?" I know the information, brothers. I just don't do it right now. But over summer, I did lose 14 pounds because of macro counting. I just got tedious with weighing my food. And I haven't gained any weight. I just haven't lost any weight. I've maintained the same amount of weight since summertime. I just haven't lost any more. I just hate meal prepping because I don't like leftovers. It's like half my problem because I hate cooking things. How much does a pizza weigh? It depends on the pizza. And all different pizzas and all different companies have different like weights because different densities. Like one slice of one pizza can weigh totally different than another slice of pizza. But you weigh it in grams, and I forget the math. I didn't do the math. Someone else did the math for me. But you take like your goal weight and times it by like, I think it's like 12 or something. And like that's how many grams you're allotted for your total calories. And then you're given so many grams of protein, so many grams of carbs, and so many grams of fat. But really, your protein is the most important. And then carbs and fats, you can kind of like switch out. And protein is the most important because protein, one, is the most filling. So that's what's going to help you stay from like eating more because you're not going to be hungry. And also, it helps retain like your muscle mass as you're losing fat. And then carbs help you with energy, and fats help you with something else. I forget. But basically, you just weigh your food and weigh like what you're eating, and then it'll measure out how much carbs and fats you're eating and protein, and then that total goes into your daily calories. So if you eat in a calorie deficit, then you lose weight. There you go. But you have to measure your food because that's the most accurate, or weigh your food because that's the most accurate. My God, Ty Z, you popped in out of nowhere. 1 pound. Let's go, let's grow and share. Kelly Cottle voice. Deep dish. Grandmother deep dish. Steve likes the grandmother slices. I don't think I've ever had one. Fat is actually more satiating over protein, which I think is true, but you can't have an overconsumption of fats. So I think protein is like the next best thing. It's all about balance. See there, Digital. You gotta start following Dr. Boz or Bose. Boz. She's really good for lifestyle changes. Every Tuesday, I set an alarm for her and Dr. Barry. Dr. Barry. I don't know why I said it like that. Miss B, I know I am somewhat prone to playing the fool, but I would just like to say how genuinely lovely you and Steve both are. Obviously, you more so than Steve. Thanks, Squiggles. I genuinely like seeing you and mine and Steve's chats, and seeing you even when you troll is very enjoyable. I really like when you started coming around, at least in mine and Steve's chats. You're very enjoyable. And I appreciate you saying that. Next questions. Is Royce legit? Jeff thinks he may be real but not able to help. Royce is as real as it gets. Will you be doing 6-pack sugar diet challenge like a man like CC is doing? You know, I just don't know if those are built for people of my physique, you know. I see there, flip for Froffert. Rexy's dreaming. Can you hear him? That's Rexy. Dr. Barry, Monday, 7 p.m. I am going to eat some ice cream as well as discuss this. What flavor? What flavor ice cream we got, Flip? If you met a guy and one eye was on you and the other guy was looking up at the moon, would you find it distracting? Yes. I prefer my men to keep both eyes on me at all times. I'm making a ghetto omelet with hot dogs. I'm frying the dogs in butter first. Lotto, one time, I didn't have enough dog food and I was going to the store to get dog food that day, and so that's what I made my dogs for breakfast was an egg with hot dogs in it. This was like many years ago when I was like fresh out of college. So I just wanted to let you know that my dogs would eat that. Flip posted a short. Oh Lord. I can never find Flip's channel. Why, Flip, did you block me or something? Why can't I find your channel? Also, why does YouTube not have a channel option anymore at the top? Will someone put the link? Because I cannot find it. Flip probably blocked me because he'd be blocking me from his channel all the time. Because he hates me. I had a dog that would bark in his sleep. Rex sometimes like squeaks in his sleep. Like he'll go like, burr, burr, burr. Serious person with a serious question. Ask your serious question. Lean beef, best diet for dogs. TC, I'm glad you got it. Oh, did I miss something? Am I stupid? No, I got that joke. Not a serious person. That's why I answered it like I did. I knew who you're talking about. Stew meat is pre-cut and cheap. Ask butcher. Yeah, respectfully, my dogs are getting kibble. Respectfully. I'm not getting like a raw diet. Raw diet for dogs, because also there's a lot of mixed data with raw diets too for dogs. There's some very good benefits, but then there's also some bad benefits, especially if your dog already has like health issues. Sometimes kibble's the best option. Good evening, Miss B. Good evening, Truth Warrior. Yeah, but now they're domesticated. Domestication changes your science. Besides, his kibble is salmon. And he gets these little supplements. Ew. A lot has recently come out about the raw diet for dogs. It was a big thing and there was a lot of benefits that came out, but a lot recently has come out like the past few months about some negative side effects too. When you get married, will you keep Steve off screen and instead only stream with Rexy and claim that Steve eats chicken feet? If that's what you want, I guess. But also, Rexy eats fish. Or no, he eats lamb. Because him's got a sensitive tummy. You eat lamb. They aren't by vegans. They're by vets. I'm very into the dog community. Dogs are my hyperfixation and one of my like interests. Don't even get me started on my hatred of doodles. Do the dogs ever get in serious fights? No. Rex gets the zoomies and will sometimes like start playing with Benny really roughly, and if Benny has enough, Benny like will take charge and go like row, row, row. And Rex goes, "What?" And then he walks away. Just like there was a whole misinformation about grain-free being the best. And there was a whole grain-free dog food epidemic, and it really wasn't that good. It's actually very bad. And only dogs with like certain health conditions need to be on grain-free diets. And that grain-free dog food actually leads to very bad health issues. But no, Rex just has a very bad habit of playing very roughly. That's like also his breed. Pit bulls and bully breeds just are very rough players, very mouthy players. So they're very like playfully bitey. And so a lot of dogs that are more relaxed players or more like gentle players won't really get along with how Rex plays. So Rex can only play with dogs that are more high energy and more rough players. Lotto, respectfully, I also think your stuff is very biased. I would rather my stuff come from actual scientists than random YouTubers. Personally. When the dogs fall out, do they set up live streams and badmouth each other and claim that the other is a PDF? Yeah. They actually have YouTube channels. Lil Ben Newton and Rex Balboni. So they don't have enough subscribers to go live. Wait. Oh, my phone's not on all messages. They don't have enough subscribers to go live, so they just comment in other people's science. Or I started reading Dr. No's comment as I was talking. They just badmouth each other in other people's comment sections, but when they go live, it'll be a whole thing. So I won science prizes in school. Me too. I did a science project in which laundry detergent was the best once. I think Gain won. Yeah. But my strongest subject was always English and writing. I was not a math girl. Don't ask me to do a math equation. I'm not a math person. I don't think mathematically at all. I'm much more of like a creative writer, like reader, English, like history thinker. When it came to science, I was better at like environmental science, some biology, some integrated science, but chemistry, because you started getting math in there. Whew, don't ask me to do chemistry. I never had to take physics because physics was offered my senior year in high school. And physics, you got to choose physics or environmental science, and I chose environmental science because physics is a lot of math. Okay, and I look for like research articles. I don't look for I look for non-biased research articles by that's how I get my information. I see something and then I go and I research it. I won science prizes. Oh, I already read that. You never gave Brody any money when he was homeless. You didn't put the PayPal link up. You better. I hope Gabe Brody's okay. He was so sweet. He was so cute. What a handsome fellow. Love that little guy. Lotto, I just think that you and I are going to be on opposite sides of a few things, and that's okay. And that's okay. I appreciate your information. I take it. And I take your information and I look into it. And I appreciate your knowledge of a lot of subjects. But I don't always agree with your opinions. Possibly bisexual, but good luck to him. Possibly bisexual. I don't think he was bisexual. I think he was just gay. Don't say he'll fix me. I'm not broken. That's very condescending and kind of icky. There's nothing wrong with my research because I'm very smart. And I know how to research. I just told you that writing was my strong suit and research papers was 95% of my collegiate career. So I know how to research. And I'm not saying that college is the end all be all, but it teaches you how to research. And I know you're going to say college brainwashes people. I had a very conservative undergrad major. All of my professors were very conservative. So it's just very frustrating when people differ and it's because they're broken. No, we just differ. That's fine. You're not always right, Lotto. It's fine. Doctor, no, that's a small down payment for Hook Point right there. Ooh, $14 on Lotto last night. That's basically better than Viking Prepper. He loses a lot. No, yeah, you can look into who's behind the paper. It tells you. You can look into every single person that's on the paper and who wrote it and what institution it's on. It's not hard. And who funded it and how they got their funding. It's not hard. I studied bullshit under Brandon Kane at Hook Point University, 1991 alumni. I know my stuff too. HPU, home of the Caldwells. I don't know. 2.95 investment. So you made, what are you going to buy with your $14? That's like a whole like Chipotle meal you could get. It's like 2 whole Dutch Bros you could get. I don't even know where you live, Dr. No, so I don't even know what you can get where you live. Yeah, everything now is bogus. We all suck. Okay, we get it. Gotcha, Lotto. Gotcha. Everything sucks now. Future's gonna suck. Women are gonna cry every day. The men are gonna laugh at all the women and all the scientists are gonna laugh because we should have listened, and all the dogs are gonna blow up because they should have ate raw beef, and we get it. Reinvestment in Lotto for Thursday, 20 million. 20 million, that's huge. That's huge. That's a lot of monies. HPU, yes, our mascot was a Lima prostitute. You were so close. LOL, you can have 5 of the most brilliant scientists and have 5 different opinions. Exactly. Exactly, Turlet. And science is always changing and always evolving because that's the beauty of science is new things come about as time changes and as discoveries change and technology comes about that makes things more accessible, or when one thing changes, then it impacts this study, or it's always changing as we change and as society changes and as new information arises. Like, that's how science works. That's why there's always things to study in science. And you have to fluctuate with science. And that's why, like, and that's why there's always like a fluctuating subject too, like, you know, and that's why you can always take this person's research and study a piece of it to change something of it. Like, that's kind of the beauty of science. No matter what type of science you're studying, there's always more to look into. So you have to be willing to adjust your opinion based on new information that comes about. Because, especially with how fast technology comes these days, and with that new technology, you're able to see new things or access new things or get into new crevices or what have you. That changes data, and that changes, that minor new discovery can impact a bajillion other discoveries that were based on something else. Like, kind of like how with data, like DNA data, that changed a lot of like criminal investigations, and we had to adjust to that. Or how with like how we discover new things in the ocean, that changes how we know about ecosystems, or how we discover new things about space, that changes our mind about how we know about our planet. Oh, I don't know, I'm just pulling things out of my ass right now, but as medical discoveries happen, that changes how we solve other ones. Like, I don't know. Science is always changing because new things are always being discovered. Hello, Stephen and Paul. Keep pumping through into warehouse. Plugs. Yeah, plugs are always changing because our rectums are always stretching. I hope Passo's still watching for that one. The government controls the direction of science. I mean, that does happen because the government controls what gets funded / what gets told to the public / who gets to do what. So you're correct. Can we bend time? Honestly, I don't know. A part of me feels like we're in a simulation sometimes. Was Neil Armstrong on the moon? I don't know. I go back and forth on that. I like to think so. I've always had doubt, Lotto. I never said I believed in everything. That's what you don't get about me is I've never 100% trusted the government. I don't understand where that came about. I'm just saying I trust in the science that I look into. Sometimes I do be going down rabbit holes late at night, and I dive so deep that I start to believe in the conspiracy. I'm like, that makes sense. I do think mattress firms are money laundering schemes, though. But Lotto, everything I said today is nothing that's new and nothing that you gave me. This is all my opinion that's been the same. You did not give me anything new. Ow, Rexy, your big head just hurt my leg. Lotto, did Kelly call you a pedo? Someone said that, but then no one ever said anything more. I meant to ask that yesterday. If we can make a community think a cross-eyed hobbit is a handsome man, we can bend time. You're so funny. You have to declare if you are a federal officer. Huh? If you're in the Mind Food crew, you have to declare if you're a federal officer. What? I don't know, Tim. Everybody is a pedophile. Like, that's like their go-to insult, which is disgusting. Like, that's not something you should just throw around, especially when there's like no ounce of proof or accusation. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I didn't hear that either. The Manuka Honey guy just be saying stuff sometimes. I don't have an issue with them, but they just be saying crazy stuff sometimes. And they go on rants about Kelly for like 45 minutes. I forget the rules. Do we say Lotto going in or Miss Balboni going in? I feel like whoever you think's going in, you just say that. I feel like Lotto would be going in. I just think Lotto, we're agreeing to disagree. And we can live with that. And there is a hair on my finger. This little notifications make me mad. Okay. No one going in. Not a serious person. You crack me up. You're my favoriteest, newest, serious person that's joined. Kelly has been backstage a while. Kelly has not joined. No one's joined this panel at all. No one likes me these days. We can all agree Lotto is greedy. Yeah, he's selfish because he won't give anyone his money. Just kidding. Yeah, Kelly, you should Lotta, you should donate all your money to Kelly every single day. You selfish prick. Every day you should be hitting that super chat button. Your morning routine should be wake up, hit the super chat button, donate $100. Oh my God, South, I remember that. When I was in the hostels chat with you when he asked what Ladyboys was and we explained what it was. And then every second he'd be like, I'm just saying if you like a ladyboy, that means you're gay. And we like kept agreeing, like, yeah, probably, but like who cares? And then they just kept saying, yeah, that's gay. And we were like, okay. I would love to, okay, Jenga. You can poo-poo wherever you want, but just get consent first. Consent is important when you're poo-pooing on someone's face, Jenga. Can't just poo-poo on people's face without their consent. That was loud! Bless you! Lotto only works to make money to super chat Kelly. Steve keeps texting me asking me for pics of ladyboys. Is that gay? No, because they're ladies. Ask Manuka. He's an expert. I think it might be. I don't send though because I'm not gay. I'll hang up and listen. Toilet. Dime tree. Why does Dime think I'm a weirdo? Steve, why are you asking for pics of ladyboys? This is why you get abused. I'm just kidding. Dime, did you know people think I don't have a job? Did you start that rumor? Your ice cube, very fresh. Steve definitely has to go to Pattaya now. Dime is on video in Bangkok playing with taxidermy wildlife. Steve's dime flicking is very loud. I have the evidence. Why is Dime? Dime isn't in Bangkok. He's in Kentucky, Souths. There's no Bangkok in Kentucky.
Oh, you can hear that?
Yeah, it's so loud.
It is a very crisp knife.
Let's play that game again. Candidates. Flip, Kelly, and Billy Blue. Are you saying fuck, marry, kill, Flip, Kelly, and Billy Blue? I'm gonna marry Flip because he has the most money out of all three of those people, and he has a house.
Yeah, yes.
And he would probably be more occupied with the women in his basement than with me. So I feel like I would get out of the clear.
He's busy with the money issue.
He would probably divorce me really quick because I'm not a good cook or a good cleaner. So
neither is he. Better than whatever he's doing.
I would fuck the shit out of Billy Blue.
Jesus. Don't say stuff like that. Put it that way. Jesus Christ.
That's just been funny. And kill Kelly.
Just throw that in there. Unfortunately, Kelly has died. Anyway, Kelly's dead.
And bye, Kelly.
I never got it done. Oh.
I just think Billy Blue is so cute.
Yes.
Zouse, I tagged you in your new theme tune by 50 Cent. Miss B, I've been correcting people facts from their AI search. AI is really bad for people who don't have a background. and the topic at hand. I do agree with that. I'm not gonna lie, when I seen Steve in that dress, it kind of turned me on.
Toilet Channel. Yo, big ups, Toilet Channel. You got nice legs.
He's wearing a dress right now. That's why he won't go on the camera.
Yeah,
No,
I'm wearing a black dress.
just kidding. Just kidding. Hustle, get on panel, please. I need to get through my shift. Oh, sorry, I'm not good enough, Jenga. Fuck you.
Jenga drama. Get through my shift. Where are you working?
Jenga, you have a job? I thought you just made clips all day.
Yeah, did you just reveal that you have a job? That's not good.
Jenga works for TMZ.
What
what
the fuck?
was that?
Where the fuck did that come from?
What is?
Was that on top of the fridge? It had to be on top of the
Probably.
I don't know why I fell.
Steven was in a dress. Yeah. In a short. Go Hard made a video of him in a dress.
I was undercover ordering from the secret menu at Dutch Bros.
Secret menu?
The secret menu. Did I order the cherry blossom? Did I order the stinky blue blossom?
Jenga is purple Aki. Oh my god, is he really?
No, I don't think so.
That's
different style.
key. Jenga, what do you have to say about this?
Purple Aki
accusation.
Purple Aki won't
50 Cent, y'all.
Don't trust anybody. Don't trust anybody. Purple Aki told me one time. Why you tilting your head at the most random things? He said, "Don't trust anybody." And he's right.
Jenga Drama tagged me in Purple Aki's Ron video because I think it was Purple Aki's Ron video, and said I think it was Jenga Drama, and said the person in this first 10 minutes sounds like you mocking Ben Newton or something like that. And I thought I commented on Jenga.
But you really commented on Purple Aki.
Like I put laughing or LMAO or laughing emojis or something. And I thought I was doing that on Jenga Drama's post, but I did it on Purple Aki's. And Purple Aki was like, "What's so funny?" And I was like, "Oh,
fucking video." What do you
I was
mean?
like, "Sorry." I commented on the wrong thing.
Everything's funny. Everything that's happening.
I saw me. Jenga will be expelled from the Jenga. Anyone with a job or hygiene regimen is not allowed.
Exactly. Fucking bullshit.
I gotta stop brushing my teeth, and maybe I'll pull one out. You done, Jenga. Hustle, he's a scouser. I'm a brummie. Did I just say slurs? Aki hates Ronsonator.
Yeah, he sure does.
Really? What gave you that impression, Souths? Jenga and Purple, a.k.a. Barry.
Yeah.
I've never seen Barry except the time that he showed his purple anaconda. I meant black anaconda.
He's gone live since then.
I know, but I meant like I have not watched him.
Not missing much.
You ain't hood.
Ooh, you little stinker.
I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood, though. I'm really, really, really from the hood, though.
What?
Scouser equals Liverpool. Birmingham equals Birmingham.
Birmingham, I think.
Pronouncing your THs is outlawed and to Jenga as well. There are a few who know who is who and what is what. I know who some people's alts are, but not everybody's. And some people I can kind of guess now that I know like who some people are and like how some people type and stuff. But there are some people whose alts I know for sure because they've told me. But apparently, hostile is everyone. So we're all hostile on this side of the cards. We're all hostile and we all are doxing everyone because hostile doxes everyone, you know? So big ups to all of us for that. That was a joke, by the way. I feel like I have to clarify. 7. Did you fall out with Barry? A panel for old time's sake would be good. 7. Do you know my 80 alts? No. No, I don't. That's a lot of alts. How do you have that many emails? Dracula in the chat box. Fwens. Am I the only one not to see Barry's wiener? Describe it to me like you're on the witness stand. Okay, so have you ever seen a Vienna sausage? It's like that, but if you burnt it. Like a that's a floating poly waffle in the back. Y'all are funny. LOL, GD. Never happened, never will. I'm missing something because I don't know all the lore. I'll just pretend. Ha 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 ha. Lotto, I never saw the live, but Purple Key clipped it, censored. The pixelated area was tiny. I attended Vienna the other day. Thanks. Sorry, Lotto. How was I supposed to know? I thought you were eating ghetto omelets. I forget who I saw that posted it. But I remember was it Steve either? That was a big old sigh, Rex. I was scrolling and I saw the picture. I cannot remember for the life of me who posted. Oh, it was Internet Monster, I think. That posted the picture, but the weeby was cut off. Like there's emoji in front of it or something. And Steve had either just woken up or woken up from being half asleep. And I was like, oh my God, is this real? And I showed it to him. And then we went on a mission to find out the tea of what happened. Although I do kind of feel sad because it was an accident. So like that is really embarrassing. And I do kind of feel bad that happened to him. Bye, 7.
7 is coming on already?
He's like a thought in the wind.
Fart in the wind.
They said Stu is very envious of it. That's a small wiener. Maybe he's a grower, not a shower. He could be a grower because it was an accident. He was like getting dressed or something, and he flipped his camera. Yeah, he like flipped his camera or something on accident. And so it like showed in the mirror or something. So I do honestly feel really bad that it happened. Like that's really embarrassing. And I think being embarrassed is like my least favorite feeling in the world. Like I literally just like freeze and want to die on the spot and I want to like combust. So I would give Barry a hug if I saw him, be like, sorry that happened, buddy.
What?
Stu was number 1501 of the body count. TC, remember they never showed what happened after they met that day. What? Oh. It was very cold in Boston.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Were the Balbonis watching Jenga during the pandemic, which was the golden age? I wasn't. Were you?
No, unfortunately, no.
When did you start watching CC?
2022.
He did not get into the Jenga until he started watching CC in 2022.
Yeah, and even then I wasn't like as big as a YouTube Like fan?
No.
No.
What
Like all
he-
we watch is YouTube now. I mean,
What he watched on YouTube was like Johnny Hamchuck and those prank channels and
yeah, tons of prank channels, like OG prank channels.
these stupid fart channels that I hated so much.
Jack Vale.
I
Tons of
hate them
just
so much.
Stupid bullshit. Like, okay, I'm done with work. Time to watch stupid bullshit. Or
Sometimes
go back to hotel.
sometimes
Stupid
those
bullshit.
car
I watch a
videos.
lot of car, a lot of stuff to do with cars, a lot of prank channels, and then CC, and then that opened up a world of this.
Yeah, and then I did not even know this Jenga existed until like right before you started going live. And I remember Steve was like sitting like in this chair in front of me and he was like getting frustrated because he was like, oh my God, they're saying I have too many emails. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was trying to troll Kelly. And I was like, that's so stupid. What are you talking about? And I found out what trolling like on YouTube was that day. And he like explained it to me.
Because Gmail wouldn't like I was making too many alt accounts.
And because he was trolling Kelly. But before that, I had remembered before Steve like found out Kelly was like a liar kind of. I remember the day that the iPad thing happened where
a fake Nigel was going to
give Kelly a MacBook. It was a MacBook.
And he had to go to the mall to pick it up. But Kelly called beforehand and found out there was no pickup. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And everybody was like hoping for him to...
Well, there was like a few times where before, like when Steve was like trying to help Kelly and was like, they're tricking you or whatever. And then after Steve watched Kelly and realized that.
Yeah, so I never really watched Kelly too much. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, they're just fucking with this guy. This is like crazy. And then I was like, you know, you get down the line, you go, oh, Kelly's fucking whacked out. Like, Kelly is he being the ultimate troll? And then sticking around and like begging for money and like berating people for not sending money and blaming people for not sending money. And then I was like, oh, so this is what's really going on. So then
he participated in the trolling.
So then I was like, well, fuck.
And then
this is pretty interesting.
And then plus, I remember
out of being, you know, helpful.
Hearing the southern voice of Flip for Profits.
Oh, hello.
And I remember Steve saying that I cooked homemade hamburger helper.
Hefe. So when I started streaming and I would go to random places, Hefe was always there. And Hefe was like, oh, something about Faygo. And I was like, dude, you know about Faygo? And I was like, hey, we're going to go to Meijer and get Faygo. So we got fucking grape Faygo. It was absolutely disgusting.
And I remember
all sorts of stupid shit.
We were driving somewhere, I forget where we were going. But I remember Flip going, that Steve Balboni has a fiance. I bet she's a dime piece. She can't cook for shit because she makes hamburger helper.
All they eat is hamburger helper. So then they started calling me hamburger helper all the time. Oh man, yeah.
And that was all before I ever knew anything about this.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch his lives until that's cool. I didn't even watch any of his lives until about like the 4th or 5th one.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just having a trial run.
Steve met Charlie. No, but when he was in Dayton, it was around the 4th of July or something. Yeah. And I remember Steve was thinking about stream sniping him.
I was.
But we didn't.
Around. Yeah, it was around 4th of July or
something
like that. And it was one of those days where it was raining really bad. I remember watching him and picking up Domino's on Smithville. And I think he was in Dayton at the time. I kept telling him to go to Ty 9 and get fucking food.
Ty 9's fire.
He read the menu. He walked into the place and looked at the menu and shit. And then I don't remember. I think he just got a hotel for the night and called it quits.
Nitro was first to infest us. I don't know anything about Nitro. I've just heard his
I really
name.
don't know anything about him either.
I just hear like Hostel has talked about him, and like I've seen his name or people make comments. I've never seen anything about him.
There's just a lot of people that I never heard anything good about, so I just never cared.
Mm-hmm. I see Nitro always bad. Why? Steve, would you and Mrs. do joint stream with Charlie? He seems if he
Absolutely.
ever whenever he comes back to Ohio, I would love to like meet up with him.
Yeah.
I'll take him. We'll take him to Dutch Bros.
I said I was going to email him back in the Guatemala visit, and I never did.
I'll
He's
email
been home
him.
since then, but he was really AWOL a lot. He was not around.
And then he was in like Texas or whatever.
Yeah, then he did the whole Texas venture, and then he went back to home. He went back to Pat's.
Manuka Nitro is a voice actor behind Ned from South Park. Pathological liar, narcissist, hypocrite, manipulative, and the voice that will make you cringe. Oh, wow, okay.
Come on, Randy Marsh.
I stay away from him and go to Kelly instead, yes?
I haven't watched that in probably like
Tandra modded Nitro and myself, very awkward. I've never been in Tandra's chat. She's a nice lady.
Tandra's very nice. So
before I came into this Jenga, I didn't know that if your milkman is late, you can just yell, "You pedo, you are getting doxxed." Do you guys know Cowboys Mosh? He's originally from Ohio, but is now in Florida.
Who said that?
Chad.
Chad Jones said that? Chad Jones is here? Dimes showed me Cowboy Mosh. But then I never watched it again.
Is he fun?
He's whacked out. I'm pretty sure he dresses like a woman.
Oh.
If I remember right.
Sounds like a very Florida thing to do.
I swear that's the same person we're talking about.
Good day, mates. Oi, oi, Australia, mates. Hello, Teens Means Beans.
Teens Means Beans. Oh, he's live right now.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? Is he at a show? Violence, Deceased, and Nunslaughter live at Effin' Metal, Orlando,
Will
Florida.
you take over the laptop for just a second while I adjust this cushion because it's so
yeah, adjust the cushion. Cowboys Mosh is a cross-dresser. Oh, see? I remember. Dime sent me that person, and I was like, what the fuck? Mosh, very sexy. If your milkman is late, you know, you pedo, you're getting knocked. You got a lot of references that I don't understand. They must go pretty deep. So why do I hear Nitro killed Kelly's channel? I don't know. I don't know enough about Nitro. So he is a Lima Bravo? I don't know. No, I think it's a dude. I think he just enjoys cross-dressing. Check out Ricky Berwick. Oh, we know Ricky Berwick.
Actually just Squiggles when he visits Florida.
We know Ricky Berwick.
Sorry.
When I first saw Ricky Berwick, it really fucking bothered me.
I know this is
it's really disturbing.
He just makes me uncomfortable, and I know that's like not nice, but
yeah, no, he seems like a nice person. Oh, I saw him. He did like a video with Danny Duncan. He was very funny.
I just don't like. He also always yells.
It just weirds me out. He goes like, ah,
I don't like people
shit.
where their content is just them yelling all the time.
Yeah. It's definitely crazy. Oh, he's a cross-dresser.
Mosh get
it's
caught?
gay. Mosh is live at some music bar. Yeah, I saw that, Chad.
It's absolutely crazy.
I didn't think about it until you brought him up again. Dime showed me that, dude. I don't know.
Mosh meet up with Billy Blue and Cabo in Miami.
Oh, no shit, did he? Huh.
Uh-uh.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I definitely want to meet up with CC, though, when he comes back.
My two favorite blonde boys.
What? Your two favorite autistic boys.
I'm going to buy him a new funky hat when we meet him.
It must be a baloney thing. Because I sent him $5 in Guatemala to get a new hat. Then you sent him another couple bucks to get a hat.
Question: what are the causes of swollen feet? Diabetes can cause swollen feet.
Yeah, too much sodium. Right?
Too much sodium, I think, can cause swollen feet. Blood clots can cause swollen things. Not a serious person. Apparently, e-begging can cause swollen, or asking about e-begging can cause swollen feet. That's a new one.
Oh, did Kelly put a spell on somebody or something? He caused them to have swollen feet.
Yeah, Hostel posted a clip of Kelly saying like something like, "Well, Aaron P, you always say that, and that's why your feet are swollen because you're always saying that in my chat," or something like that. I'll have to find the clip to get the actual wording.
Who thinks of this shit?
But I'll have to show you to get the actual
Who
wording.
thinks of this? Oh, unfortunately, my dog had to go in the hospital. Well, you fucking should have sent me $10. Who thinks of this?
You're like
What
on
did
the
you say?
floor. You're like on the floor, like dying, bleeding out, and Kelly's like, "Sorry, I can't call 911. You didn't send me a super chat all those times."
That's what you get.
Marissa Sparkle is linked to Mosh. Ricky Drama spent time with Mosh also back in the day.
Big ups to Ricky Drama.
I did not know about this Marissa Sparkle person until the whole Ron thing with her.
Ron had a thing with her?
Like, Ron went on her panel, and that was like, there was like this whole big drama with Ron on her panel, and then like Stu D and Capio joined or something.
Oh,
or maybe it wasn't Stu D, but someone in that crime family joined, and then Hostel joined to like give the facts about how like Ron's never actually been like arrested for pedophilia. Like there's no proof. And then like whoever it was like just yelled over Hostel and like said stuff about her too. I don't know. There's a whole thing about
Sounds about right.
it. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Everybody loves to yell.
Heart failure, blood clot. Blood clot.
I got blood clot.
Aaron has trolled him for years. Aaron P, my favorite
Favorite what?
Les. I don't know why that made me laugh.
Favorite Les. My favorite Les.
Have you seen my baseball?
Who said that?
Not a serious person.
Have you seen my baseball? It's not his baseball. He calls it something else. Have you seen my wiener? You never seen that movie?
No, I don't watch movies.
There's something about Mary. He doesn't call it his baseball. He calls it his wiener.
Balboni's build up your rep in the Jenga, then do a documentary on the community showcasing the hilarious and degenerate. Honestly, I would love to do that. Marissa says she don't care, just don't care. Chat, my socks fit. It's easy. Oh, just put your feet into a sock. It fit. Aaron should just try it. They also make compression socks that like help squeeze your feet or something. So you're.
Yeah, I love tall socks because I wear cowboy boots.
Ha ha ha! Don't touch his earmuffs.
Yeah.
What's the movie?
Like
The Ringer. Did you touch my CD?
Yeah. You scratched it.
You scratched
my CD.
I love that.
You ruined it. Yeah, that's the Ringer. It's pretty much same. Yeah, he wears earmuffs, and if you touch his earmuffs, he fucking decks you. And it's a big dude. It's like Flash. It's a big fucking dude.
Ugh.
But he gets violent. I don't think Flash gets violent. But the brother in There's Something About Mary gets very violent. He has sensory issues.
Give me more fuck, marry, kills. Those are fun.
No.
You don't like them?
No.
Right, for real?
I don't care. I don't like them. That doesn't mean you don't have to like them.
Oh, then we can't do them.
What do you mean? You can do whatever you
want.
want.
Well, if they make you uncomfortable, we won't do them.
I'm not comfortable. I'm getting into bed.
I'm going to end soon because I'm tired.
Ooh, Gypsy's live. Final day in Union.
I thought socks fit all people. Well, there's different sizes.
No, there's different size socks.
So if you get the wrong size.
Like one size fits all.
Ringer had real special. It did. It was a good movie. I actually really liked it.
Which one?
The Ringer.
You like that movie?
I thought it was so funny.
It is pretty funny.
I watched it with my dad and my brother.
Oh, well, that's why you liked it.
What's that mean?
That you had a good time with them. It reminds you of something. What the hell do you think I was saying?
I don't know who Mr. Tony is.
He's a black gentleman.
Kelly's Mr. Tony.
Yeah. I don't know who Mr. Tony is. The most popular man. Mr. Tony.
Stu D or Aaron P. Okay, so marry Aaron P.
Oh, God. Who said this? What an asshole.
Fuck Mr. Tony.
Ooh,
Because
Mr. Tony's got a Mercedes.
and he has BBC. We all know that's my
Ah!
thing. I'm
We
just
don't
kidding.
know that. Mr. Tony.
Kill
Michelle's going
Studi.
to be very mad.
I think Lourdes and Mr. Tony are having a secret affair.
I hope so. Lord, I hope so.
Because during that chocolate thing, Kelly was like, can't find Lourdes and Mr. C. Can't, they disappeared. And for like 20, 30 minutes, he kept saying he couldn't find him. And then Mr. C popped up and Lourdes didn't appear.
Yeah. Get in there.
I think Lourdes was getting some chocolate and off from Hershey's.
Probably. Hell yeah.
She said the store's about to close. I can't get my chocolate world experience. She's gonna get it from somewhere else.
I can't get my Hershey's, but I can get my Mr. Tony. My Mr. Tony bar with nuts. Mr. Tony.
I think it'll be a hard fuck, marry, kill to get me to not kill Studi. But I'm sure I'll say that and someone will give me one. Chad, see my comment above? Asked you to watch that video. I don't see your comment, Chad.
Can you see it on your phone?
Oh my God. The one about Mercer Sparkle being linked to Mosh? That's the last comment I see before you saying.
Whatever the prescription said. It's like a number that they use.
Big ups, Tazi. I see you there.
I think your comment got deleted by YouTube if it's.
Maybe. I didn't see it come through. See my comment above, asked you to watch that video.
Lourdes Grace backdoor action. 100% chocolate man.
Kelly is gay. Maybe he is. Maybe he's not gay, but maybe he's just asexual. I don't know. Maybe he's got just fucking low T, low libido.
I think Kelly wants to be Lotto since Lotto. I think he always brings up Lotto being selfish and like, I don't know. I feel like he always insults Lotto, which I feel like means that he wants to be Lotto.
Kelly just wants to get it done.
It won't show for some reason.
Headquarters.
What a pickle, Chad Jones. Will you describe the video or something, and I can see if.
Yeah, I don't even.
Let's
know
play charades. 3 words. Felt bad that Riley was going to do a reaction video for Kelly meeting Orchidelia. I don't know who that is, but I've just heard people say
She's
that.
A streamer.
And
She is.
And she said no.
Dating like another streamer. Did she say no?
I think that's what people said.
Well, I went into one of her streams.
It's a vid on Mookie Wilson channel called Ricky Drama Barbecue Freedom Guy.
Okay. I remember that. So I went into Orchidelia's stream when she was in DC the other week, and someone was like, "Oh, are you meeting up with Kelly?" And she's like, "No." She's like, "Not that I know of." And she's like, "Also, I don't watch Kelly." She said something like,
"How's she know who he is? Because people bring him up?"
No. She did watch Kelly, so she's like, "I don't watch Kelly like anymore." And she's like, "I did." And then I can't remember what she said. Something happened while I was in that. And she's like, "I don't watch him anymore." She was very like, no. She didn't come out and say it, but she was like, with a lot of disdain. That's probably up. It was like right at the beginning
she said no,
of her stream. I think it was the first full day that she was in Washington, D.C. She was walking around, and within the first couple of minutes, she was like, no. It's like, what? No. She's like, why would that even, like, as if it would be a possibility. She's like, no. She didn't seem too pleased with Kelly.
He says he will never forget how she rejected him. You realize meeting Kelly in real life, you'll have nothing to talk about.
Of course.
I'd like to oil up Orchid. How do you say it? Orchidelia. Orchidelia, brown boobs. Her man is Tricky Bricky. I'm banned by both.
Who said that?
Jenga.
Yeah, I figured.
Orchidelia
Yeah.
believes Nitro freak lies, and now she
Her
ignores
big
Kelly.
brown poop.
Two
My
opposite
God.
people. Aha, a lot of really, haha, good one. Part of me wants to like meet up with Kelly just to see how he is in person. I'm so
Absolutely.
fascinated.
Oh, I want to. Yeah, absolutely. I would. Yeah, what
I'm
the fuck?
banned by O2. I thought we were friends. Hi, Dime.
Oh, okay, Don.
Hello, Dime. Dime, I asked you a question, then you didn't answer it. So,
Typical. Don comes in for 2 seconds and he's like, oh, okay, I'm busy.
does she used to support that lying scumbag?
What?
Dime, can you answer my question, Dime?
Don, I thought we were best friends, Don.
Dime, can I just FaceTime you so you can answer my question?
I can't handle dark nipples, though. I need pink nipples. Don. What?
Dime, let's just take the nipples we can get. I'm listening to yesterday's stream and there's no significant talk about booty plugs. I know, no one wanted to ask me about booty plugs.
I went into Tricky's live and told him, shouting, oi, oi was rude. Then he banned me. That's all it took?
Is that for members only? I explained what booty plugs were, Dime. Did you miss that part?
Orca tolerated many pervy comments until Tricky Bricky brainwashed her. Damn. Now it's all down the shitter.
Dime, there's rumors going around that I don't have a job. Did you start those, or? I'd like to know.
Very sensitive. Oi, oi was rude. He's like, hey, fuck you, oi. Almost dang.
Dime, is this thing on?
Aaron P is playing Power Wash Simulator 2. That's a game.
How do you know that?
He's live streaming.
Oh.
What do you mean? How do I know that? I just know. It's because it says
It was
you.
bad that they both tried to date Great Barry that night.
There's a clip out there of that.
It's nice that Dime watches my previous streams. Dime, that's so nice. Maybe Dime does like me.
Dime's a big supporter. You just don't say it. I think he puts this shit on the TV in the fan room and then it just plays throughout the day. So I'm pretty sure he does that for my shit. Because he'll comment like a day later on something.
Dime, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, well, don't say too much. I'm going to get embarrassed now and go away for 10 years.
Sorry, Dime. Fuck you, Dime.
Yeah, exactly. Call him a cocksucker.
You cocksucker.
Yeah.
You dirty cunt, Dime.
That's what he's really doing in Kentucky.
Dime, how's Kentucky?
He's
The
blowing-
rig on Kentucky.
He's blowing lemurs in Kentucky.
Barry said they drugged him so they can molest him.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Why? Now, why would anyone want to do that, though?
That's not nice.
Now,
That's
why
not
would-
good.
Why is anybody wanting to molest
Mm.
Barry? I don't understand
NASP15, Barry said he felt dizzy. Let me see if I can find the clip.
You said he felt dizzy. Oh, our neighbor's up late. I see you over there.
I'm creeping.
For funsies.
Real. But. Real. But.
I'll take that rumor in the bed.
Take it.
No.
Why not?
Let's do it in the morning.
What time do you wake up for your training? What time does it start?
I don't know. I woke up today at like 6:30.
First
Start to
room.
late. So I'll wake up once they start whining and I gotta piss so bad. So then I'll wake up, take them out, I don't know, okay, and feed them. And then I'll lay back on the couch
Why don't you come back in bed with me?
because it's too comfortable and I'll never wake up.
Final round. Barry, Tricky Bricky, or
And,
Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke, like the
Dick
New
Van
Year's
Dyke.
Eve person.
Wait, isn't he? I hope he's still alive.
I don't know
Please
who
tell
Tricky
me.
Bricky is, so I need to look him up.
An Englishman. Dick Van Dyke is still alive, isn't he? Yep, 100 years old. He turned 100 last month. Big ups to him. Dick Van Dyke is still alive. Thank God. Tricky Ricky, oi oi. I've watched him a couple times. I think he's banned from coming in the U.S.
Hold on, there's an ad.
Of course there is. Plays a lot of EDM music. Tricky Bricky. Tricky Bricky is like
There's
Clive's
a lot
younger
of.
cousin.
Wait, I gotta hear what he sounds like.
You know what he sounds like.
The old job. So there we have it. There is our first course
Exactly
set
how
out
you thought it
for.
would sound.
Okay, so marry Dick Van Dyke.
100 years old, big money.
Yeah,
Don't even have to fuck him. That shit don't work no more.
fuck Tricky Bricky because he's not that bad looking. He
who
seems
would
like
kill him?
he'd be an okay guy, and then kill Barry.
Kill Barry. Yeah.
Well,
Poor Barry.
he looks very greasy. I don't think I'd want to fuck him.
That's just the baby Earl.
He looks very slippery.
He's a little slippery.
It took you that long to cook the omelet hot dog? I felt like we've been cooking that for 40 minutes.
That's a long omelet. Hot dog you can just eat.
Tomorrow's rumor will be the Balbonis are in wheelchairs and drawing benefits. Yeah. I
could only be so lucky.
He always looking for his tooth and walks like a chimpanzee. My hot dog ghetto omelet is done. Do y'all know Kelly making fake weather forecasts should be reported? I don't really pay that much attention to what Kelly says, honestly.
He just be saying shit.
You just be saying stuff. It does not impact me one bit. What Kelly lies about or what he doesn't lie about, I don't pay attention to.
I can't even keep up.
I just go there, get my little ha-ha hee-hees in, and then I
It's
go about
just
my
like-
day.
It's just like everywhere else. I go there to talk to whoever else is in chat.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then I
go, hey, fucking Hans is here. Well, now he's fucking banned. But Rory might be there. Rance might be there. Okay.
Hans used to be there. Rest in
Hans used
peace.
to be. He's now still there in spirit. Amen. Truthy's there. Tan's there.
Talking about Kelly does not
Will?
show up here. I see weird. I mean, he sometimes stops in. I didn't say he came all the time. He has been in here once or twice.
He's been in yours once or twice. He's been in mine a handful of times.
Yeah, he sometimes
But
is probably
yours-
lurking, maybe, but
He's lurking. He's
but
lurking.
he doesn't type in the chat. He's typing the chat on Christmas Eve, and then another time.
Yeah. He be doing tangs.
But yeah, he's not
He's creating AI shorts. He's busy.
He's not very active in my chat, so I was not expecting him to.
Never.
If he wants to come on the panel, he can come
Oh
up.
yeah. The offer's out there, and he said he would, but I don't think he thought it was today. Try on Friday.
But, like-
night.
I don't really think much about what Kelly says, like as far as what he lies about. I just find it funny that he lies about things. Like I don't really care all that much.
If Kelly was my father and he was lying to me, that's one thing. If Kelly
Yeah.
was somebody that I interact with daily, he was your father. He's our neighbor. I'm not even the fucking neighbor, but an immediate relative or somebody that I speak to daily. I'd care. Kelly is a person on the internet
Mm-hmm.
who believes that
Yeah.
YouTube is his job in live streams. Frankly, I don't give a fuck what Kelly says, lies about. He could tell me that, our house is on fire and our whole family is going to die. Okay, great. I
If-
don't know you from a fucking hole in the wall.
If I was one of the people that gave him a bunch of money for the Guatemala trip that he didn't go on, yeah, I'd be a little mad or whatever. But
Yeah.
and that would impact me. But for him talking about like the third eye or the singing bowl or what happened to him in middle school. I don't care.
Purely entertainment. I think it's hilarious.
I just think it's funny and it's entertaining.
That's as far as it goes. And then I'll go at the end of the day and be like, remember when Kelly said that fucking dogs have ears that can hear Mars or something like
Yeah.
that? Wasn't that funny?
Yeah.
And then I go, okay. And then the next day he says something else wild. And I go, fuck.
I just find it entertaining. Like,
remember that he said he could hear Guam when he swims underwater in Washington?
it's more like it's like a crappy, silly reality TV show. Like the ridiculous things that happen on like Bad Girls Club or the Kim Kardashians or something where they say like ridiculous ass shit and it goes viral.
Yeah.
Like that's what I equate it to. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then you fucking Isa or Erwin come in the chat and said, oh, Kelly said this today. And I go, well, that was stupid of him. Why did he do that? And then the next day they come again and they're like, Kelly just did this today. I'm like, that's fucking wacky. Let me go remind him of that the next time he goes live. And then we rinse and repeat.
You don't have a job or you don't have a real job. No, I don't have a job at all. Me and Steve both don't work.
Fuck no. That's for fools.
Did y'all contradict him? Can't have that. Said no contradictions.
I
Imagine
tried
that.
to get him the other day. I was like, host, did Miss C just contradict you? I
I
swear I heard
saw-
you contradict you.
I saw that.
I don't think he read it. I was like, fuck. I was like, that's crazy.
I'm
Miss
sure if
C
you
just
talk enough
contradicted
about your job, Cappy will make sure you don't have any jobs. So let's not talk about any job. Except it won't matter soon. So I
you.
think
Wait, who
he's
said this?
Dime.
Okay, Don.
I think he's on benefits, in which I have a problem with. He's perfectly capable of working. Yeah.
It's a pretty shitty thing to do, but I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
There's I don't know, man. There's tons of people in this country that are probably on benefits that don't need to be on. I don't
really care.
I can care, but I can only care so far because it's just always going to happen. It's never not going to happen. I can't tell you the answer for it not to happen.
Like the
I
Truman
can't let it
Show, if
affect
the
my
main
life.
character
All
is
I
300
know
pounds and borderline special.
Is I have to get up every day and go to work. My situation does not change if Kelly is on benefits or not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't work for the fucking government. I don't do anything to prevent him from doing that. I can't. And my situation doesn't change at all.
Working is for suckers. Honestly, it is.
It is for suckers. Of course it is.
I would rather not work.
Of course. But I'm in
And we're all a bunch of suckers because we have to work for the man.
Yeah, whoever the man is, everybody's got a man.
We all got a man. It'd be sucking. Not to say that we all don't maybe like our careers or like what we do or whatever.
Yeah, I thought I had a pretty good career until.
And and not to say that we're not hard workers, but work is for suckers, man.
Yeah.
If we all could just stay home and do whatever the fuck we wanted, that'd be kind of nice.
There'd be chaos. It'd be raining cats and dogs.
It bothers the shit out of me. I can't help it. My thing is like, I don't know. I just don't really think about it all that much, to be quite honest.
I can't. I can't. I don't have that energy.
I feel searching for a sugar mom. Me
I need to worry
too.
about my fucking self.
Me too,
Come on,
Tim.
shit. Tam wants a sugar mama?
Work is for suckers. Yeah, we all got to be in Kentucky like Dime.
Yeah. Sucking could be
Dime
worse.
gets paid just to sit in a room in Kentucky
Yeah, and watch live
and
streams.
harass people on the internet.
Yeah.
Dime gets paid per troll comment.
Shit, he don't get paid a lot then. He hasn't been putting in work like he should be. Should be trolling harder.
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I can't figure out. My brain can't
Kentucky.
figure out how to pronounce that correctly.
Kentucky.
Toilet, pretty much 100% of e-beggars on YouTube are all on benefits. I wish I owned 19 houses. Me too, except that's a lot of upkeep. Like, and
nobody thinks about the wear and tear.
then you got to think about like which house are you visiting, like which season, like
Yeah, You gotta drive between.
What
them
if
or
someone
fly
breaks
between
in?
them.
What if someone breaks into like house 15 while you're at house number 4?
Yeah, that's so much
Or,
of a
like-
hassle.
Honestly, what are you gonna do with 19 houses over? Like, why do you need 19? I get maybe having like
That's so many.
3, like
kids.
a main house, a summer house, and like a ski house or something. But like, why do you need 19 houses? Unless you're like an LLC. What's that?
Dime sending me.
I need that.
Dime, we need that.
I realize it's easier to get on Navy SEAL team than to get on
Oh,
SSCI
God.
disability insurance unless you cross the border illegally. Nearly all YouTubers I've seen are e-beggars and have all a bad back or have fictional jobs that don't pay for clean clothes or basic cosmetics. Yeah, it's like, see, not a serious person. It's just like hard to work so hard on YouTube and shower.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely. There's not enough
you
time in the
can't
day.
get it done and make time to shower or
There's
do
not
laundry.
enough
Like,
time in the day. Everybody
I don't
knows
know
that.
why you would expect that of someone. Like, you know how hard it is to live stream and dedicate the time to your craft and to read
Your
comments
craft.
and also take the time to jump in the shower and scrub a dub.
No.
Like, and then brush your teeth on top of that and eat and drink a liquid of some kind.
Too much work.
Like, get the fuck out of here. And then y'all want me to make content and like leave my house and show you the outside. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. Crazy that you would think that we would do that. Dr. Davy had a 2% stake in a limited company with a property portfolio. Damn straight, Miss Albani, or brush teeth, or put a wig on a bald head. Get it? South's who, Capio for real. Lotto, I knew a guy on SSI benefits, all because he skipped too much elementary school and aged out, and they moved him out to high school. Is showering while streaming against the term of service? No. Steve actually kept his live stream on while he showered. The camera was just off or pointed away or something. Jenga, no comment. Kelly
Come
thing.
on.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
You're lying.
What?
Did we take him off, everybody?
Take what off?
Oh, you said Billy?
Yeah, who did you think I
I
said?
thought you said Kelly.
Kelly ain't live at 11.
I was like, that's why I was like, nuh-uh.
There's no way he's fucking live.
That's why I said, did we take him off?
No.
All right, y'all. I'm getting sleepy. Sleepy-eepy. How dare Billy Blue Ocean me? Yeah, I know. I'm going to go yell at him. Just kidding. Could never yell at my honey buns. Just kidding. I'm getting off here because I'm sleepy-eepy. And did I tell you about a man called Albert? He was a homeless genius accountant who tried mugging me. I stopped him and then got him a job. He now does the books for Elon Musk. What? You're funny. I hope everybody has a good night, day, morning. Maybe I'll stream going to Dutch Bros tomorrow. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll give you guys a break for me. Because me and Steve kind of like alternated going live today. And I can only do so much attention seeking, you know? Like, there's only so much attention I can get in like a day or a week. And I know you guys like are probably so exhausted of giving me so much of your attention. And I just need to give you guys a break. However, I'm just so desperate for your guys' attention and approval that I just can't help it, you know? So maybe you'll see me tomorrow. Maybe you won't. You'll definitely see me in some chats though, because I do love commenting. But have a good night, day, whatever else time it is. Love you guys. Bye.